This is an uncensored podcast about sex, sexuality, gender, and body stuff. Listener discretion is advised. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the person or persons sharing them. Some names have been changed to protect the anonymity of its participants. Hello, my friends. You're listening to Make Sex With Me. I am your host, Drew. Oh my god, who the fuck is calling? Hold the fuck. Where's my fucking phone? Okay. Well, there we go. That's better. Oh shit. Hi guys. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Me in the ass. I'm such a mess. This is Make Sex With Me. I'm your host, Drew Michael. How is everyone? Oh my god. I am a mess. I'm a mess, but I'm having a pretty good day. I've been getting shit done today, honey. I'm like busy boots. I am stealing everything I say from now on from Gen Z. It's my whole thing. I am getting ready to move to Michigan. As most of you will know from past episodes, I got a job. I'm moving to the Detroit area. I'm so excited, you guys. I think you're probably going to start hearing a different kind of voice from Drew Michael. And I hope that it is one that you enjoy hearing. I hope that I hope it's a good thing for the podcast. I'm sure it will be. Because I just think there's going to be so many opportunities for me to be having more sexy time, having more like dates. I can talk about all of that. I mean, who doesn't want to like go on a date and then like get together with their fucking friends afterwards and talk shit and talk all about it? Be like, ooh, how's that dick? And be like, oh, it's pretty good. Thanks for asking. So that's that. See, what did I do today? Well, honey, I started my day off with a little drug test, a little pee in a cup for my new job. Apparently they don't want to give a salary to just anybody, any old drug addict bitch. So that happened. Then I went and voted. I actually voted for, I don't know if you've heard of Kamala Harris. Voted for her. So excited about that. And Tim Walz. I call him Waltz because I'm a Nazi. No, I'm not. But I took a lot of German and I want to call him Tim Waltz. I want to call him Dean Waltz, but I won't, I promise. And then went to McDonald's, did a live on Instagram about eating McDonald's and said all this shit already on there for the non-subscribers. And then went and dropped my car off to get all brand new tires put on and to get an oil change, which is like, these are all like real people things. I'm like fucking adulting and I'm doing it like a real bitch. And I'm just like, who is this bitch? And I'm going to go work out. I'm like living, I'm winning. I bought 3 shirts today for $30. I'm like just really doing, like everything I buy now is just like work clothes because I have to like start looking cute at work. Because I won't be like wearing a uniform. I'll be like literally wearing like cute clothes name tag. Cute clothes name tag. How are you? Hi, I'm cute clothes name tag. Oh, girl. Name tag with title. Hey, girl, name tag with title. So I'm really excited and really annoyed by myself. Um, and there's that. You guys listen. If you want to rate, review, and subscribe, you can do that wherever you listen to podcasts. That would be great. It would literally happen. It would make it happen. And you also can email us at makesexwithmepodcast@gmail.com. And yeah, let me know what you guys think is good in Detroit. If there's any good shit I need to know about while I'm there. And I have no friends. So if you're listening to me and you're in the Detroit area, reach out. I'd love to get to know you. If you want to be on the pod. If you don't want to be on the pod, if you just want to hang out, that'd be great. Depending on who you are. I don't want to hang out with just anybody, but let's talk. Let's see how that goes. You know what I mean? And pretty soon we're gonna start doing what's called one and done episodes, and that's what's gonna happen for when I'm moving, and for like just until I'm like in a place where I can actually do full length episodes. I could see there being a few really sad episodes where I'm just like in my hotel room because I'm literally just gonna like get like an extended stay hotel when I move to Michigan for like a month. Although I've always said like I fucking love a hotel and I would love to live in a hotel. I think we're really gonna find out if that's true because I will be living in a hotel for a month at least, maybe more, until I can find lodgings. And there was this like really hot guy named Nate who had an Airbnb, and I was like, oof, I could live with Nate. But he was like too pretty. He looked bot pretty. He looked like AI bot pretty. I was like, this, and also like I don't need you to be pretty, but like you are. And then I looked at all the people who had reviewed him, like given him 4 or 5 stars reviews, and it was like all of these like middle-aged older gay men who were like, Nate was so sweet, loved staying with such a cool friend. It was like, you all thought he was hot, and you wanted to stay with Nate because he was hot. And you probably tried to hit on Nate at least a little bit. At least a little bit. Hopefully you were respectful. Anyway, so I'm not going to stay with Nate because I don't trust Nate, but I am going to stay in a hotel, and I am going to go online. I don't know what these things are called, but they're like, you shove them into the hole in the frame of like where the door latches, and then on the other side there's like another option to like screw a thing in, or it just like latches. And they're made out of like steel, so like you can't get into the room. So I've been hearing a lot about like people who like have to stay in hotels a lot for work, or like like flight attendants, people who go on business trips, and it's usually women. They're having like gross loser ass disgusting perverted sex offender men like try to like break into their room and rape them or watch them sleep or like put cheese on their feet. I don't know. That was the thing. And then so everyone's like, you gotta have one of these and you gotta have one of these other things. And I'm trying to fucking remember, where is this thing? All I did was put in hotel. I'm on Amazon. Hotel door locks for traveler security. So this one, you actually screw it in and it looks pretty good. It's like $15. These other ones look like they come in like a little carrying case, and it almost just looks like it's like a cute little. It looks like you could just wear it as jewelry. But yeah, you use it to keep people from getting in your room, and so that's like when you're in the room. And there's also a thing that like you would like slide under the door, kind of, and I guess if the door moves at all or like opens or at any point, it sounds an alarm, and it would change the pressure on the thing and it would sound an alarm. So there's that. I don't think I need that. That would be so scary. But I just feel like I need to have something just for my security. Now I'm also worried about like if I have this room and then I like go away, during the day. Like, is someone going to sneak into the room and like go through my shit or sneak my shit? And I mean, there's going to be people who want to like clean my room. The whole thing is just like interesting. Like, I've never stayed in a hotel for more than like 4 days. I feel like 4 days, I think, would be the longest. I don't even know if I've stayed in a hotel for 4 days, but I'm all about putting shit in a door to prevent people from coming in. I just don't think that's something I can do once I've left the room. Like, I can't keep people from stealing my shit. Oh my god, my dog is fucking going crazy downstairs. Shut up. And then that's that. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at that because it's boring for you, I'm sure. So this isn't gonna be a one and done episode, but it is gonna be a mini-sode, a quickie-sode, if you will. And this episode is all about how I got sick this last week, which was so depressing and so stupid because I was like, oh my God, this is not the time. It's not the time for me to get sick. And I just took my little booty hole over to the walk-in clinic. Same walk-in clinic I went to get my drug test today, which was awesome. It's a couple blocks away from my house. And I said, hello, I'm sick. Please test me for all the things and then give me some fucking amoxicillin. And they were like, cool, done and done. And I'm on like day 8 or something of amoxicillin, and I think I'm starting to itch and I have diarrhea. But listen, I am so happy that I'm kicking this cold's ass, and it's basically done. It's basically out of me. But it's just been a lot. So, and I also feel all sorts of things. But yeah, I got sick. So imagine it. 2 weekends ago. It was a Saturday. I worked, felt great, ran home, showered, shaved, went to my niece's. We got ready. I actually got ready in a bathroom at the bowling alley we were at, because there was like a venue at the bowling alley where they were doing a Rocky Horror Picture Show, like live show. And I was asked to table because I'm on the board of PFLAG in my town. And I was asked to do a PFLAG table with one of our other board members who is amazing. I love you, Storm. Shout outs. And dressed up real cute, whatever. Got a little tipsy. Was drinking double gin and tonics. My niece blew up the bathroom. She came out of I was sitting at the bar. At this point, I guess I forgot we had a table. I was sitting at the bar. My niece comes out. She's sweating. She says, I blew up the bathroom. And I'm like, oh no, honey, did you have like explosive shits? And now you're like perspiring from it. And she was like, no, this isn't sweat. This is water from the sink. And I was like, what happened? Like, what are you talking about? She's like, I broke the thing. Like, the whole faucet fell off the sink and water was squirting up in the air. And I was like trying to push it down with my hands, and it was like I broke the sink. And I was like, how the fuck did you do that? Did you like sit on it? And she's like, no, like I don't know. I just touched it and it like fell off. And I was like, Maya. Like only Maya. This would only happen to Maya. So anyway, that happened. She flooded the bathrooms, and then like nobody could use them for the rest of the night. It was so funny. So she dried off, and she was wearing this like white dress. I was like, Maya, like only you. And she was soaking wet. It was hilarious, but she still looked amazing, bitch. And so then I did a costume change in the parking lot. I just changed my dress. So at some point I was just in a parking lot in South Carolina in a pair of heels and a pair of underwear, pulled up to my nipples practically. Did a costume change. We met this cool chick who decided to go with us to the gay bar in Myrtle Beach. And shout out Paul Saltra. And then we danced, we drank more, we had fun. There was this like hot older black daddy who was like talking to me. He had a name that is also the name of one of my brothers. Shout out Mark. That was a shout out to this random guy, not to my brother. And he basically was like talking to us, blah blah blah. Thought I was really cute. Of course. I guess he likes fat black. I was trying to say to Maya that I was like, I had some big black dick and I called it BBL. And she's like, what's BBL? And I was like, big black dick. And she's like, no, that's not what that spells. I was like, oh, Brazilian butt lift or big black lady, BBW, big black woman. So you might have guessed I had some big black dick and, it was his. And so I don't know. I don't even know how it happened, but it ended up being like, do you want to go not back to my place because he was visiting, but like, do you want to go in the bathroom? And I was like, the bathrooms here are not cruisy. You cannot hook up in the bathrooms here. There's no way. And so he's like, well, let's go out to my truck. And I was like, okay. And I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking, but I said, yeah, let's do that. So I went out to his truck, blew him. I blew someone just randomly with no thought about it, like for the first time in so long. I think I've blown like maybe a couple other guys not too long ago in like the last 2 years, but like this was like the most sexual thing that's happened to me in forever. And he came in my mouth, and I just remember thinking like, ugh, like my throat kind of stings a little bit, and I was like, oh, like oh my god, ugh, like I don't know. And I was like, I need a cough drop, like so I had some lozenges in my glove compartment or something. I took a few that night afterwards, but um, I just kept thinking my throat was bothering me. And then the next day I was fine, but then by like, I feel like Monday or Tuesday, I felt like I was starting to get sick. And I was like, fuck me. Like, fuck me. I'm so prude. I'm such a born again virgin that like I suck one dick and I get a fucking full on cold. And it wasn't just like a cold, it was like a throat infection. By like day 2 of me noticing symptoms, I just like got out of bed and I went like and like a tumor of mucus came out. I hardly had to even try. This fat fucking, it looked like a teddy bear. It looked like a green teddy bear. Fell out of my throat into the sink. And I was like, this is fucking not good. And then I had a sore throat. And then there was a day that I felt like I had a stabbing sinus headache. I didn't have strep. I didn't have COVID. I didn't have the flu, allegedly. But they had to give me amoxicillin. So I fucking got dick sick. And it's not the first time, but it's been a long time. And I was just kind of like, God damn it. You know what? Like, is this fucking worth it? Like, is it fucking worth it for me to hook up with some rando and just like suck his dick, have him come in my throat, and then like get sick afterwards? Like, was there enough in it for me for that to be worth it, other than just to like have a funny story to tell? But like, I'm telling this story now, and I'm like kind of bored already with it. Like, I do love to have a story to tell at like brunch the next day, but there was no brunch the next day. I had to go teach theater to children. And I was just like, 12 hours ago, I was sucking cum out of a dick. And now I'm like with these kids. And then one of my friends who I told said something like, yeah, you're such a good influence for these kids. She's like, you're just so cool and sexy and gay. And you're like sucking dicks in parking lots. And then you're like teaching theater. Like, you're like awesome. And she like legit thought that was like a compliment. And I was just like, yeah. I don't know if anyone else would think that was a good thing but you. And me a little bit because I'm insane, but not fully. So yeah, that's where I was. And I haven't heard from the guy. What's funny is like before, like went back in the club afterwards after I sucked his dick, and then like he at some point found me again. He's like, "Hey, I want you to blow me one more time before the club closes." And I was just like, "No." I was like, "First of all, what? No. That's stupid. Why would I do that? Why would I ever blow you again? Like, I blew you once. Like, this is like a random hookup. Like, we're not ever going to see you again. I only remember your name because it's the same as my brother. Shout out to Mark. And yeah, I was just like, no thanks. But he was really cute. And I was like trying to kiss him and stuff, and I was like trying to grab his butt, and like we were like in a gay club, and I was like hitting on him and trying to be like cutesy, cuddly, flirty boyfriend for the night. And he kept being like, "Hey man, you can't touch me like that in here. You know, not where people can see." And I was like, we're at a gay bar. Everyone here thinks you're gay, so you might as well have a little bit of fun with it." And he was like, "Yeah, I know, but I'm not comfortable." And I was like, "No, right. Well, that sealed that deal for sure. Like, there's nothing here for the future. Plus, I'm fucking moving." And I think that was part of it too, is like, oh, I'm out of here in a few weeks, so I can just like do whatever I want and just like have fun and just like try not to break any laws. And I did have a little bit of fun. There was also a part of the night where they played Pink Pony Club, and me and a bunch of people I don't know we went off. We were on the dance floor. We were losing our minds. We were scream singing. We were doing epic, like everyone for themselves solos all over the dance floor. And um occasionally embracing each other like for support. It was so funny. There's also videos that Maya sent me from that night that I have no memory of. Like, I don't remember. There was like some guy who was twirling me around. I was watching this video, like, I don't remember that happening at all. Like, I don't remember that guy. He was super cute. Like, did he want me? Oh, and now I'm thinking it might have been my friend Wes. Maybe I didn't recognize him in the video. Anyway. So the question becomes, am I too old to get dick sick? Am I too... And how many times is it excusable for you to go through a round of antibiotics because you were slutty? And also, I mean, I touched on this with Susan Bratton, one of my previous guests. She thinks that you really need to... There's nothing wrong with being like promiscuous, but she really thinks you need to try to limit your viral load, like limit your exposure to other people's germs by having a small group of people you have sex with that like your body gets used to. You get used to their germs, and like everyone knows each other and everyone knows like who else is doing what. And so like, you know, you limit your exposure to viruses like that are harmful too. And like, that might be the thing for me, but like, because I would like to be more sexually active. Oh my God. Did you hear that? I wish there were more. That was my mother sneezing downstairs. It was louder than my dog pretending to attack somebody outside from inside. I've told people before that when my mother sneezes, it sounds like a mixture of somebody attacking somebody with an axe and somebody being attacked with an axe. It is like the most insane sound. All right, so am I... Oh my God. Tulsi, go away. I'm busy. Am I able to be slutty? Or is it just like I need to get my body used to like being slutty or like exposing myself to more people? Like I barely shake hands with people. I will shake someone's hand these days. I will like go wash my hand directly following. I don't hug people. I don't cuddle. I don't kiss. I don't share drinks. Like after COVID, I just have been like so germophobic. It's like crazy. Maybe I just need to get my body used to like other people's germs, but like in a way that's not like sucking their dick first. Like maybe like that doesn't have to be the first thing that happens. Maybe it could be like, you know, just like you hold hands and hug and don't go for the Purell like directly following, and then, you know, maybe like kissing. Maybe that's why it's a good idea to like court people and like date before you jump into things, so that you can like actually get your bodies used to each other's germs. Because like, I mean, there's a chance that guy just gave me a virus. Although I don't think he gave me an STI, because I think it would take longer for symptoms to present for an STI. Like, I considered, oh, do I have gonorrhea? Oh, do I have chlamydia? Because I've literally had gonorrhea in my throat before. But I don't think that that's that. I don't think that's that. Um, so anyway, what do you guys think? Is 38 too old to be getting dick sick? Um, how, like, should I feel bad that I had to do a 10-day um, treatment of amoxicillin? And, like, there's probably, like, super bugs being developed in my body right now that will be able to, you know, withstand any treatment, any blast of antibiotics that I might throw at it later, like, because of how much I've fallen back on. I'm not someone who, like, wants to use antibiotics, but, like, I also just don't want to be sick. I was, like, so sick last December or January, and I'm like, I'm not okay with being sick again right now. Like, fuck it. Fuck it. Also, there's so much fucking pollen in the state. I'm hoping I go to Michigan and there's, like, only one allergy season that I have to worry about. And I'm just like, good. Doesn't that sound nice? All right, guys, that's it for this week. Quickisode. It was kind of like a one and done. Maybe we'll call this a one and done. This will be the number one and done of all the one and dones. We'll see. I also kind of want to call it Quickisode Dick Sick. I tell you guys too much. You guys have too much of a look of behind the scenes, and I feel like you don't even want it. You don't even want BTS. Thanks, guys. Please rate, review, subscribe. Email us at makesexwithmepodcast@gmail.com. And I hope you guys are just doing great things. I hope you're filling your holes with new adventures and whatever makes you happy. Bye-bye! And happy Halloween!